Well, it just so happened that in God's providence, I have been talking about the sovereignty of God in evangelism. And the next week, as I have been reading through the works of John Flavel on the Kindle here, the very next sermon that I turned to was absolutely beautiful in highlighting this exact point. In fact, I've almost highlighted the entire sermon. The works of John Flavel is a compilation of all his works, all his writings. Some of them are very well known. This is one of a series of sermons you can see here of the nature and use of the gospel ministry as an external means of applying Christ. Now, this sermon, I almost highlighted the entire sermon. It's very much worth going through. It just is so accurate on the point that I have been discussing, which is it's not the means we use, it's not the method we use alone that brings salvation to lost sinners and saved us ourselves, but the Spirit is Spirit's work upon it, applying those means and methods to the listener. Now, why I think it's so critical is because I think we do not understand this fully. We often forget it. We forget that Christianity is a supernatural religion. In other words, it's a spiritual work. It's so critical to know this. We can do all the means right. We can have the right words. Obviously, we tailor our message and our materials in such a way that they're understandable, they're intelligible to those who hear it. There's nothing wrong with that. But the best of us and the best materials and the most eloquent sermons and the most carefully laid out material is on its own empty, and it's just like the valley of dry bones. It takes the Spirit of God to breathe upon those dry bones, and flesh comes upon them, and faith is given as a gift. It's a gift. It's not as a result of thought processes and cognitive understanding alone. Obviously those aspects are used, but the only reason a person can cognitively grasp the gospel in the smallest fashion, in a saving way, is because regeneration precedes faith, and God opens the eyes of the blind. And so I hope to go through this sermon on screen and highlight some of the things that I've been saying, because I was just so fascinated and encouraged that this sermon just echoes exactly what I've been saying in the previous set of videos. So we'll look at this. This is a wonderful Puritan sermon, and I think we think it's common knowledge, this knowledge that the Spirit must blow upon the words spoken, but I believe that even in our own practice we forget it. So hope to show this soon. God bless.